here at the Chicken Marketing Seminar with David Cyphers, president of the Cyphers Agency. He just gave a speech on how the industry is using social media. Dave, you said this is where a lot of companies are missing the boat. What do you mean by that?
Well, a couple of ways, I guess. They're missing the boat because, believe it or not, some of the food companies, the retailers, the grocery stores, food service, as well as the chicken processors themselves, are a bit slow to adopt social media. And food is absolutely perfect for social media. People are hungry every 4 or 5 hours, and they're passionate about it. They love talking about it. It's all over the internet, and so they need to get on it.
Well, you mentioned that word-of-mouth marketing is an opportunity to build your brand. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about that.
It's a whole new way to build your brand. The idea that it's a two-way street, this communication that you're having back and forth with people. One way of saying it, there's a conversation going on out there on the internet about your product, probably about your brand, and you darn well better be at least listening. But you have an opportunity to participate in that conversation and to guide it where you want to go. In other words, to build your brand.
Well, you gave an example, a couple of examples of things that Chick-fil-A is doing.
Chick-fil-A is doing a fantastic job. You know, they're a regional food service provider. They're not huge, but they very cost effectively are doing fantastic things. You know, everybody knows the cow, the fun cow creative that they do. Well, they've been very good at carrying that through the social media online. In other words, taking that good creative and making sure that it's going through Facebook and Twitter and microsite they created for the new spicy chicken sandwich, and they've got all kinds of things that deliver online to their fans. One of the great examples, they had a fan who was just a rabid fan. He didn't get paid or anything, but he contacted Chick-fil-A all through social media and created an event in Chicago that had 700 people come to it. It's that kind of power where online turns into real offline success.
Well, Dave, you had 4 major points in your talk about research, strategy, creative, and integration. Could you tell us a little bit about what is involved with that process?
Sure. The point there was that, and I was chastising the industry a little bit, that we all went to college for marketing, and a lot of these marketing directors and CMOs in the room, and they know better. They know they need to set goals and strategy, objectives, and drive this with creative and integrate it with everything online and offline. But for some reason, the new social media tools are not being used as another tool in our marketing arsenal. It's almost like an ad hoc basis, and in other words, we're just trying to make the point that the old rules do apply. There are some important differences with social media, but for the most part, you do have to do it like you did everything else. And the beauty of it is we use some examples, for example, of new ways to integrate. You do a commercial, but it can live on forever on the internet, and there can be conversations surrounding that. So there's all kinds of new ways to integrate and leverage your traditional and online media.
Thank you very much, Dave.
Thank you.